Let me ask you a question, fellas. How long have you been on semen retention? How long have you been on semen retention? And I want to ask another question. How do you feel now that you're on semen retention compared to how you felt before you got on semen retention? One last question I want to ask you guys before we get started on the video. How do you guys feel about being on semen retention for 4 months? Do you guys think 4 months ain't nothing? That ain't no time to be on semen retention. It's weak, it's garbage. Oh man, it's only 4 months. That ain't nothing. Or do you guys feel like 4 months is an oppressive streak to be on? I'm asking for a reason. So let me know. Hit up the comment section and let me know if you guys think 4 months is a decent time to be on semen retention. Now, before we get started on the video, make sure you guys like the video, subscribe to the channel, question, comments, concerns, leave in the comment section, and I got you guys, man. Now, with that being said, let's get into what you guys came here to see. What's up, fellas? So I had a guy leave me a comment on one of my videos earlier this morning, and he said, "Oh man, you've been on semen retention for 4 months. That ain't nothing, man. That ain't nothing, dog. 4 months ain't no time to be on semen retention, man. Man, 4 months. Get up out of here with that." I couldn't believe the guy said that, man. But you want to know what's so crazy, man? I personally feel like 4 months is a nice streak to be on. I feel like 4 months is a hell of a progress to make in this journey, man. It was a guy who I was talking to yesterday through my comment section on my video I dropped yesterday. And this guy told me he was 4 days in on semen retention. And I said, brother, that is a decent time to somebody who's not used to holding on to their semen, whether that's through fornicating or masturbate, whatever the case may be. 4 months, 4 months, yeah, that too. But 4 days, that is impressive to me, man. And I told that brother, congratulations on his 4 days and many more to come. Man, let me tell you guys something, man. This is why I say that semen retention attracts haters into your life, man, because that guy who left me that comment is probably a guy that might not even be on semen retention at all. Or if he is on semen retention and he laughed at my 4 months, I'm assuming he's a guy that's probably been on for years or something like that. Or because I mean the way he was laughing at it and said 4 months ain't nothing, dog. Like I'm like, okay, well, okay, Mr. 4 years on semen retention. I guess my 4 months ain't nothing compared to you. But let me tell you something, man. I've been on 4 months, and when people hit me up in my comments and say, hey, man, I'm 4 days on, or I'm 2 weeks on, or I'm 1 week on, 1 month on, I congratulate all of them brothers because the journey of 1 million steps starts with one step, fellas. We are nobody to look down on the next man on this semen retention journey, because you want to know something? That guy that you laughing at, that's only 4 days in or that's 1 week in, guess what? You started at that place too, man. It was a time when you was only 4 days in. It was a time when you was only 1 week in. It was a time when that guy who laughed at me in my comments was only 4 months in on semen retention. So who are we to look down on the next brother on this journey, man? We can't do that, fellas. We can't hate on each other. We can't talk down on each other, man. We got to help each other and be there for each other, man, and commend each other, salute each other on this journey, bro. We got to be there for each other, man, because this is not an easy journey, man. There are some days that are easier than others, some days harder than others. But either way, bro, we making a big sacrifice, man. That is a huge sacrifice to make, man, when you give up those sexual desires to be on this journey of semen retention, man. It is not easy, fellas. And I don't care how long you've been on semen retention. I want every single one of you guys to be proud of the progress you've made so far. Be proud of those 4 days. Be proud of that 1 day. Be proud of those 2 weeks. Be proud of those 2 months, man, because you came a long way from a guy that was always ejaculating his seminal fluid, and now you're holding on to it. I don't care if you only been on semen retention for 24 hours, man. Be proud of that 24 hours. Stand on that 24 hours. Live by that 24 hours, because that's a decision that you made. You was disciplined enough to not masturbate or not have sex with a woman for 24 hours. Be proud of that, man. You set that goal for yourself and you made that happen. Be proud of yourself. However long you've been on semen retention, man, stand on that. Be proud of them days. Be proud of those weeks. Be proud of those months. Be proud of those years, fellas. Don't ever let somebody laugh at your journey, man, because they've been on longer than you. You know what I'm saying? Because you want to know something? They started right where you are right now. Ain't nobody better than nobody on this journey, man. We all in this together. I don't care if you been on for 1 year. I only been on for 4 months. But how can you laugh at me? It was a time when you was on for 4 months. So you know what I'm saying? You was me at one point in time. So how you gonna laugh at me? You know, it's crazy, man. Like, we a brotherhood over here, man. We support each other over here, man. And that guy that left that comment earlier and laughed at my 4 months, man. Hey, brother, I wish you nothing but the best on your journey, man. But the way you laughed at me, I'm assuming you've been on for some years or something, man. Because you looked at 4 months like it was just nothing compared to how long you supposedly been on. But I ain't here to talk about that, man. We ain't on that negative stuff, man. I commend that young brother, man, whoever he is. I wish him the best of luck. Hopefully he see this video, man. I'm not gonna bash him or put him on Front Street or nothing like that. Man, good luck to you, brother. Whoever you are, wherever you are, I wish you nothing but the best, man. But fellas, the message today is I want you guys to be proud of however long you've been on semen retention, however long you've been on NoFap. Man, be proud of yourself, fellas. You made a huge sacrifice, man. So be proud of that one day or however long you've been on so far, man, because the journey of 1 million steps starts with one step. The journey of 1 million steps starts with you. You have to start somewhere, fellas. Everybody has a day one. Everybody has a first week. Everybody has a first month. Everybody has to start somewhere, man. And start today, man. If you're not on semen retention and you got doubts and you don't know how to start or when to start today, man. And if you already on semen retention and this video right here finds you, I want you to keep going, man. Do not give up, fellas. I believe in you guys. You know what I'm saying? I want you guys to pray. I want you guys to pray over every single thing that you do, not even just semen retention, but I want you to pray to God and ask God to put his hands on your life, man, and guide you down the right path, bro. And you cannot go wrong, fellas. But definitely pray to God, ask God for guidance, and ask God to give you the strength to resist those sexual temptations that I know you guys face every day, because I face those sexual temptations every day. I be wanting to watch porn and masturbate sometimes. I be wanting to fornicate and hit up my old little dips I used to mess with and clap cheeks and everything, bro. You got no idea how hard this is the longest I've went without having sex in my whole life. I'm 31 years old. I've never went this long without having sex. So trust me, fellas, those temptations always run across my mind. But I got God in my life. I talk to God. I pray. I ask God to help me remove those sinful thoughts out of my mind, remove those lustful thoughts out of my mind, remove those temptations out of my mind, because it is so easy to give in, but it is so hard to fight those temptations, man. We need all the help we can get. We need all the prayer that we can get, man, on this journey, man. We got to be there for each other, fellas. Ain't nobody better than nobody on this journey. We're a brotherhood. We got to pick each other up, man, pat each other on the back, because every day that goes by that you haven't relapsed, man, that is gonna make you feel even better about yourself, bro, because you have self-discipline and you've mastered self-mastery. You know what I'm saying? You have self-control over yourself, man. You know how to control yourself, control your urges. You know how to fight those temptations, brother. Hey, man, I'm here to salute you guys on that one, man, because it's a lot of people that cannot do that, fellas. You'd be surprised how many people hit up my comment section and say they can't stop masturbating. They can't stop fornicating. You got to have the mind frame, bro. You got to put yourself in the mind frame. I'm not going to do this no more. You have to not want to do it. You have to not want to do it for the betterment of yourself. You can't do this for nobody else. You have to do it for you, my brother. I'm talking to each and every one of y'all individually watching this video. You have to do this for yourself. You have to want to do this. It's not going to be easy, but it's not going to be hard once you put your mind to it, my brother. Anything you put your mind to, you can do it, man. But everything you do, I want you guys to pray to God before you do it, and do it with your all. Do it with your heart, fellas. Don't half step with anything. Put your all into this semen retention journey, man. Put your all into it, man. Think about your goals. What do you want to accomplish while you want semen retention, fellas? Because whatever you put your mind to, semen retention is going to enhance that, man. You want to get that six pack, bro? You want to get your body in shape? You want to know something? You have to put in the work, man. It's not going to just come from you not ejaculating your seminal fluid. You also have to put in the work, man. You have to go to the gym and work for that six pack. You have to work for that body you want. Semen retention is only going to help and enhance that, man. You know what I'm saying? You're going to have more energy because you're retaining your seminal fluid. It's not gonna just happen overnight because you retain it. You have to also put in that work on top of retaining your semen, man. You got to work for it, fellas. You know what I'm saying? But I made this video today to tell you guys to be proud of yourself, man. Be proud of how long you've been on semen retention. I don't care if you only been on 24 hours, dog. Be proud of that one day you've been on semen retention. That guy, that brother that was in my comments yesterday and said, man, I've been on for 4 days. I told that brother, congratulations and keep going. 4 days is a long time to be on semen retention when you've been masturbating, watching pornography, and fornicating all your life. 4 days is a long way to go, man. That is a long, impressive streak. I'm proud of that 4 days, man. And I hope you even prouder of yourself, man. I don't even know you. And I know that 4 days is very impressive. That's a nice start, my brother. Keep going. I hope you see this video, man. To that brother that been on 4 days, keep going, my brother. I hope you see this video. And I hope this inspires you to keep going. I've been on 4 months and a guy laughed at me earlier. But you want to know something, man? I'm damn proud of myself. I've been on 4 months, man. Because I've been, since I can remember, probably 11 years old, since I knew I could have an erection. I've been having sex and masturbating and watching pornography, man. And I'm proud of the 4 months that I've been retaining my seed. I'm damn proud of that, man. Because that 4 months that I haven't did none of that stuff feels like a lifetime. You know why? Because I've been doing it all of my life. And now that I'm no longer doing it, man, 4 months feel like 4 years to me, brother. You laugh at me, but it's all good. I'm proud of myself, man. I'm proud of myself. I'm damn proud of myself. And I hope my brothers watching this video is proud of themselves too, man. I love you guys, man. However long you've been on semen retention, stand on that and be proud of that. However long you've been no fapping, stand on that and be proud of that. Don't ever let somebody laugh at you and say your streak ain't nothing. It's only a couple days. It's only a couple weeks. Man, so what, bro? At least you got the willpower and you got the discipline to do it at all. Be proud of that, man. Be proud of yourself. Forget what the next person say. I love you guys, man. I hope you guys have the most blessed, most beautiful day you could possibly have. Make sure you smash the like button, subscribe to the channel. Question, comments, concerns, hit up the comment section, man. I love you guys. Until the next video, shalom, my brothers. Take care.